Hey, what's up guys, ChillaDeX here, going back to more Steins getting about Phenogram. Also, you couldn't hear the audio there because I was clicked off the game. But yeah, last time we got to Ferris's apartment, and we found out her dad is a very scary man when he wants to be. He's pretty much mobilized all of like the shop owners in Akihabara to like apprehend rounders, well sort of. Now we're about to, I think, rest. I believe. Yeah, we're thinking as we're laying in bed. But that's right. I couldn't sleep. Even though my body and soul are completely exhausted, my mind is still wide awake, and I can't fall asleep no matter what I do. Tossing and turning in bed, I try all sorts of relaxation and breathing techniques to guide myself to sleep. Nothing works. Also... hang on, let me move that, there. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, they're in a pickle. And Okabe's pretty fucked up, yeah. Staying still only invited unpleasant thoughts. My imagination runs wild with worst-case scenarios, each one making my body stiffen. I keep trying to shake the thoughts out of my head, but to no avail. I sigh helplessly. All I want to do is help my friends, but I don't have the ability to actually do that. For now, I need to place my hope in Yukitaka Oji-sama, and make sure I'm rested up when we have some leads to follow. But it's not gonna be that easy to get to sleep, is it? And I understand that. I should understand it at least. But... it doesn't help. Not at all. I'm face to face with my own helplessness. My lack of experience. I mean, you're... a scientist, you don't...
誰か信頼できる人間に力を借りるのがビジネスの鉄則だ。
No one can expect you to take on a evil organization, Kurisu. Yeah, you're a 17-year-old scientist, not, you know, like if like maybe you're an Olympic athlete who's like a black belt in karate, sure, maybe. Scientist? No. Yukitaka Oji-sama's words from earlier echoed in my head. These words are meant to explain our next steps to us, but also to give us a fair warning. There's always a possibility that we can screw up and make things more complicated. If our impatience got the best of us and we stormed out just to be captured by lingering rounders, all of Yukitaka Oji-sama's planning would go down the drain. Yeah, that wouldn't be good for us. There's really nothing we can do. Our only option is to rely on Yukitaka Oji-sama, and the best way to help him is to stay put. This is how it should be, but... unfortunately, but again, yeah. You're literally just a child still. I mean, well, 17, child. Well, yeah, it's still a child. I'm embarrassed by my own immaturity. I'm wishing for power I haven't earned like a child. People should strive to achieve whatever they can, within the range of their abilities and experiences. By running society in this way, each individual would be able to find their niche. If everybody had equal, limitless power, human individuality would be meaningless. I lived in America where different cultures are accepted and celebrated. I know how dull a world without difference would be. But at the same time, it's also true that I haven't matured enough to simply accept my plan in a rigid society. Or accept my place, not plan.
とか言うんでしょうね。未熟なうちしかできないことがあるって。
I mean, it's true. Immature people, they have the best imaginations? Yeah, let's put it that way. I've heard stories of like manga authors being some of the wackiest people. So you know what? Yeah, there are things only immature people can do. Sort of. As I vocalized my thoughts, I realized something. Professors and upperclassmen? Once again, Yukitaka Ojisama's words echo in my mind.
Ningen wa sono kojin dake de kanketsu shita sonzai janai. Hitori no ningen no maari ni wa sono ningen o torimaku hitobito ga ite, shakai ga atte, rekishi ga aru. その人間が過去から積み重ねてきた経験も、周囲にいる人々も、生まれ育った環境も、全部ひっくるめてその人になるんだ。道を示してくれた教授がいて、正一がいて、ルミホがいて、この秋葉原の街があって、今ここに僕がいるようにね。
Wise words. I sit bolt upright in bed.
そうだわ。
I get that you're gonna contact your professors and upperclassmen, but like, where are you going with it though? Just as Yukitaka Ojisama has his connections, I have my own. While I may come from a different background and age group than Yukitaka Ojisama, I'm not alone. Papa and Mama, Ferris-san, Yukitaka Ojisama, Kuroki-san, my professors and upperclassmen at Victor Conjura, Okabe, Hashida, Mayuri. Well, those last two aren't really available, but I get your point. There are many people around me, and if Yukitaka Ojisama can reach out to people for help, I can too. It's just after 11 PM now, meaning it's morning in America. I quickly made a list of people I could ask for help, given the time of day. I could only come up with 1 or 2 people though. But then I realized something.
今日は確か教授の講演会の日だ。
And you don't want to interrupt him. My timing couldn't be worse. One of my former teachers at Victor Conjura's Neuroscience Institute is presenting his research results to professors from other universities today. That alone is going to make him extremely unlikely to be answering phone calls or checking emails. What's worse, I couldn't even get a hold of my upperclassmen, who normally pick up in no time. Well, shit. I have no other personal contacts at Victor Conjura. You could always... You said it'd be morning. So if you go to sleep and wake up in 8 hours, it'll be evening for them then, right? Call them then.
なんてこと。どうしてこんなタイミングに。
Cause you're a very unfortunate person, Kurisu. You and Okabe have, gotten some shit draws. And then I remember something that Okabe said.
まるで世界の意志がマイル主を望んでいるようだった。
No, don't even think like that. I mean, it's not false, but no. Will of the world. Time paradoxes. Is it possible that I'm also under the influence of this so-called will of the world? Okabe said that even if the Rounders did not directly attack, Mayuri will, for some reason or another, die. No matter how many times he repeated the day, no matter how many things he tried, it was imminent. The will of the world. Natural providence. Okabe told me he felt something that could only be described as fate. Is it the same force that keeps me from reaching anyone for help, no matter how hard I try? Is the will of the world, as Okabe called it, hindering my actions? No, it can't be. I refuse to accept the idea that we live in a predetermined world. The idea that our fates are set is too absurd to believe. Meaning that something is behind this phenomenon. And if so, we can find out what it is and resolve it to escape this hellish situation. At least she hasn't given up.
どうすればその原因を特定できるのか。どうすればそれを取り除けるのか。
Is it even possible for me to solve this on my own? I tightly gripped the cell phone that I used to place my calls. Try as I might, I couldn't come up with a good idea. No sooner had I caught a glimpse of hope than it faded away. If this were mere research, I could simply walk away, knowing that discovery is a slow process. But not this time. No, this time you're... It's be quick or be dead. Not how I wanted to word that, but that's how it came out.
どうしたらいいの？
Rest, Kurisu, like Yukitaka said. I half opened my cell phone absentmindedly. She's gonna get a call, isn't she? And see a certain word in the contacts list. Papa. I tried contacting him a few days ago, but he refused to talk to me. But right now I need anyone's help. And if that person is Papa, then all the better. I entered his phone number and pressed call. He's gonna answer. No? But...
出ないか。そうよね。当然よね、こんな時間に。それとも、私だからかしら。
I mean... It hasn't stopped ringing yet. Papa doesn't like me. No, he may as well hate me. There's no way he would answer the phone for the likes of me. Damn. I close my cell phone and unconsciously pull myself upright. I then proceed to exit the guest bedroom and gently open the door of the room next door. This room is also as dark as the one previous. But from the sound of his breath alone, I knew who was in there.
Okabe.
He does not look, like he's resting comfortably. His face just...
Okabe. ごめんなさい。
What should I do? Okabe is so worn out. He suffered so much for so long. I want to save him, but I don't know how. I don't know what to do for the person I love. I'm completely at a loss.
何が？天才よ。私なんて。
Don't beat yourself up, Kurisu. Again, what can you realistically do in this situation? Like, you're up against an international organization that holds some of the greatest minds and probably has or at least in the Steins universe, has a literal hit squad working for them. It's like, you can't blame yourself. I'm confident that I've been working my hardest the whole time. I've done everything I can, and have even produced results. But at this moment, none of that has any meaning. I can't make Papa happy. I can't save my friends. I'm useless to the one I love. I gently touch Okabe's cheek. It feels like he's lost weight somehow. He might have burned an extreme amount of calories working his brain at such a high capacity after receiving his future memories. Or maybe it's because after dashing out of the lab, he ran all around Akihabara in desperation. Either way, it's a painful sight.
ごめんなさい。私、こんなにも無力だ。何もできない。
I notice tears falling from my eyes. They land on my hand and drip down, wetting my fingertips and Okabe's cheek.
ダメ。嘆くな。辛いのは、一番辛いのは、岡部なんだから。私がここで泣いちゃう。
That's an unhealthy excuse. I can't cry because someone else is suffering more. It's not a good mindset. That's right. The one who's in most pain, who has suffered the most heartbreak, is the one who's witnessed Mayuri's death over and over again, Okabe. But that means... Is she gonna do something really stupid? I mean, well, no, of course she is, right? Because we know from the beginning of this chapter, she... it says it ends the same day, but earlier on in it. So... An image emerges from the back of my mind. The time leap machine. The time machine built under Okabe's direction. Right now, I can't think of a way to save Hashida and Mayuri. But what if I change the past? What if I use the time loop machine to get us out of the situation?
ダメね。
I don't fully understand what rules and logic are involved with traveling through time and changing the past. So far, through our D-mill experiments, we've learned that modifying past events can significantly change the world. However, most of us cannot perceive these changes. All this information comes from Okabe, the only person with his reading Steiner ability, which we also find out at the end of the first game? That's not true. Or is it in his chapter from this? One of those. But, no, his brain just, like, snaps into it immediately. Is the only difference. Whereas everyone else just lags, I guess. If you were lying about this or simply deluded, this hypothesis would collapse immediately. But you know he's not lying. That said, the reason we've come this far is because I believe in his abilities and claims. They're the basis of the time loop machine, after all. Even then, changes in time are very subjective and vague, and only Okabe is capable of observing them. In other words, even if I were to change the past, only Okabe would notice. Again, not true. Because in the Luca ending, where him and Luca get together when Luca's a girl, and Luca uses the time loop machine, Luca remembers. Yeah. Well, wait, no? Yeah, Yeah, no, you would. Luca did remember. I was trying to remember. But yeah, no, because he would have had to remember to, yeah. But Kurisu obviously doesn't know that. So it's understandable. If I changed the past, my memories would be erased the moment the world changed. No. And if they were, if Mayuri's life were put in danger again, or maybe I'm just completely wrong about that. Maybe it's the two different things entirely. I don't know. If they were, Mayuri's life were put in danger again, I wouldn't have the knowledge to keep her from dying. Given that she's already died over and over, it seems especially risky. The bottom line is, under the current circumstances, changing the past doesn't make sense without Okabe's involvement. Without the reading Steiner, changing the past is essentially meaningless. Again, I'm pretty sure it's wrong. Only Okabe can do this. Which should mean the burden is entirely on him. Which is real fucked up.
いずれにせよ、岡部への負担が大きすぎる。何か他の手を考えなくちゃ。
After muttering that to myself, I realized that the frustration I'd been feeling just a minute ago has been somewhat alleviated. Still feel a little impatient, but it isn't clouding my thoughts anymore.
あんたの顔を見たおかげかもね、岡部。
It's still weird to me how she fell for him. Like again, I understood it from Okabe's point of view with like her helping him over and over again, but she forgets all those times. So that's still a bit weird for me. Like I guess I can understand it. I don't know. Like, it still makes some sense, but like, it's weird. I try to joke, but there's a ring of truth to my statement. Suddenly, exhaustion and sleepiness come crashing down on me.
戻った方が良さそうね。一眠りして状況を改善するためのアイデアを考えなきゃ。
Or you could stay here. I mean, wait, what? No. I didn't say that. I quietly move away from Okabe so as to not wake him up. Then return to my own bedroom next door. Damn.